All right, so we've opened 2 cases now. We're on the last case, right? So as I said previously, right, this last one, the LGS cracked open the case, and so it's not sealed. So it's 6 loose boosters. So we'll see how does this stack up compared to the others, right? Like, are we gonna get better hits? We're gonna get a showcase. Are we gonna get multiple showcases? That will be really clutch because we've already pulled 2. So let's keep this going. We've got our case right here. Let's crack it open. Let's see what starting decks we have. Right? Are we gonna have one of the ones with it's a combo where it has different ones on top, or we're gonna get Asajj, Cody, or Yodas? We have, in our case, we've got Cody's as a starting point. Things are a little weird. It doesn't, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just the way that things are oriented. There was like a post that I remember that I had seen on the Facebook group where somebody had 1 less pack than they should have in the booster, and then another person had 1 extra pack, which was kind of crazy. So let's see, hopefully that doesn't happen either way here, right? We're able to keep it chill. All right, so we've got a Cody pack right here, coming in at the standard weight that we pretty much expect at this point, 31.204 grams. And let's see what we get. So starting off, nice, we've got Jango Fett Hyperspace. We've got a Tri-Droid Suppressor Hyperspace. And then we've got Enfys Nest and a foil Confederate Courier. So not bad, right, as a starting point. Not the greatest start, but, you know, having at least some hyperspaces gives me some hope that there'll be some hits in here. All right, so we had Enfys Nest and 2 non-foil hyperspaces. All right, next pack we've got is an Asajj. So we're coming in at 31.146 grams. All right, we got a Padme pack. And then we've got Stila and a foil R2 D2 in this case. So, okay. Alright, so we packed Stila right here. Alright, next one. Yoda pack. We've got a weight of 31.266 grams. And what that translates to is a Newt Gunray pack with, let's get something good. We got Admiral Trench, Unnatural Life, and then a foil clone heavy gunner. All right. Back to having a Cody pack coming in at 31.182 grams. All right. Got another Jango leader as our starting point. Let's see, there's a hyperspace coming up here. We've got a hello there hyperspace. Cool. Finn. And then, oh, there we go. We got ourselves our first legendary of this box. We've got the Pyrrhic Assault, right? Foil card. Not the greatest legendary, but a legendary nonetheless. And then we got Finn, and then a hyperspace foil right? So let's put in that info, right? So we got a fin there, but we under foil, we got the Pyrrhic Assault. And then one non-foil hyperspace. All right, so at least we've gotten one legendary. It's in the foil slot, so hopefully we'll get 3 non-foil ones, right? So we've got an Asajj pack right here. We're looking at a weight of 31.197 grams. So we got Quinlan. See another hyperspace waiting on me right here. We've got Hyperspace Saw, okay. We've got a Barris Offie, a rare, and then we've got a Trade Federation shuttle as our foil slot, right? So 2 rares, not bad. I always like getting hyperspace rares or legendaries over foils, because they're worth more. All right, we've got non-foil hyperspace. All right, next pack, right? So we've got ourselves a Yoda pack here. So what we're looking at is a weight of kind of low. Let's see. Scales doing. There we go. 31.144 grams. All right, we've got Anakin. We've got a hyperspace level 1313. We've got Caught in the Crossfire, and we've got a foil Kraken. There was that last, what was it? I think the last box of case 2 had like the 2 Caught in the Crossfires back to back. That was very disappointing. We got one non-foil hyperspace. So luckily that hasn't happened again, but I would have felt very bad if we were to continue that trend. All right, we've got back to having a Cody pack. All right, coming in the weight of 31.282 grams. Okay, oh, we've got a hyperspace Yoda, nice. Got Mace Windu's lightsaber and a foil Heroes on both sides. All right, next up, we've got an Asajj pack. Coming in at 31.245 grams. Alright, we've got another Yoda. Grievous's Lair. Alright, we've got a Republic Arc 170 hyperspace. We've got Sabine. And then a foil Equalize, right? 2 rares? Okay, we'll take it, we'll take it. Always worthwhile. So Sabine was the normal slot, and then we had 1 non-foil hyperspace. All right, next up we've got Yoda. We've got a weight of 31.214 grams. Got Anakin and the Nest. It's our leader and base for this one. And then we're going to get Mace's lightsaber again, all right. And then a foil Daughter of Dathomir. All right. Jumping a little bit back. Let's see if we get another Sabine. It's gonna be back to back there. All right. Got a Cody pack here. coming in at 31.179 grams. We got Maul. Oh, there's definitely hyperspace foil on the back. I see that there. But let's work our way through. So we got Hyperspace Merciless Contest. And then we've got General Grievous. All right, we got ourselves that legendary. And then we got, oh, I was hoping to pack one of these, the Droideka Security, but as a hyper foil. Oh man, this is a really pretty card. Again, right, like, so a lot of the ones that have like those action shots with the lightsabers or the blasters. Oh, that looks so crisp. They look so good. That's a good looking card. Grievous is good too. I'm happy to get Grievous. I think we're at a playset of him now for sure now. Right, so we got Grievous. So that's our first normal legendary, and then we got one hyperspace legendary, or foil, sorry, and we got one regular foil. All right, so we're on second to last pack of this row. So we've got Asajj right here, coming in with a weight of 31.228 grams. All right, we got the Asajj pack. Got cards, so we got, oh, no surprise, all right. We got Dooku, we've got Hyperspace Crystal City. Then we've got Foresight and a foil Asajj Ventress. We put in one of the previous boxes, we pulled a the hyperfoil Asajj Ventress, and that was a really beautiful card. The foil version is also pretty good, but the hyperfoil is really, really nice. All right, so we've got Foresight here, and then we've got the hyperspace base. We've been averaging pretty close. A fair amount of these in this box have had at least one hyperspace, so that's cool. All right, last pack of this row, the Yoda. Oh, we got a retear. All right, we got a weight of 31.212 grams. All right, we got Obi-Wan. And then we've got Shakti, Kalani, and B1 security team. Okay. Kalani. All right, let's start the next row. So we've got Koi pack. We're at a weight of 31.257 grams. All right, we've got a hyperspace Maul, nice. Then we've got Impropriety Among Thieves and a foil Disaffected Senator. Bit weak. This box has been a bit weak. I mean, we got the one foil legendary, we got the one regular legendary. But already on the second row, things aren't looking the hottest. All right, let's look at this. We've got Padme, we've got Pike Palace as our base hyperspace version. We've got Pyrrhic Assault, okay. Got this as a regular legendary, and right behind it we have Blood Sports. Right? The battle between Obi-Wan and I don't remember what that monster's name is. That's not Gore, is it? No. Doesn't matter. But it's nice. It's pretty looking right. It's an uncommon. Always great. And then we got Pyrrhic Assault too, right? So it's a legendary. Not the coolest one, but a legendary nonetheless. So. One hyperfoil and one regular hyperspace card. Right. Next up, we've got this Yoda pack right here, coming in at 31.227 grams. We got Anakin. We've got Hotshot B-Wing as it hot. Two of them. One is the hyperspace, one is the regular. And we got Bo-Katan and Coruscant Guard. So, okay pack. Alright, we got one hyperspace there. Alright, next one. Got Cody. 1.222. Let's see. All right, we got Maul. We've got Morgan Elspeth, and then a hyperfoil Rush Clovis. It's another one of those ones where it's like too much black, and so the foiling actually doesn't look too great. Looks a bit meh, but it's okay. All right, we got Morgan as our rare spot, and so we got one hyperspace foil there. All right, next up, we've got Nisage pack. We got a 31.233 grams. Okay, we got Count Dooku. That's our leader. We got a Relentless Rocket Droid as the hyperspace. We got General's Blade and a rare Unmasking the Conspiracy foil. Nice. Okay. That works. General's Blade is what the actual one was. And then we got one hyperspace. All right, next up, we've got Yoda coming in at 31.220 grams. All right, so we got hyperspace Tapoka City. We've got hyperspace Aussie Sobek, Sandhill, and a foil Republic Commando. So we got two hyperspaces out of this one. Next up, we've got this Cody pack, coming in with a weight of 31.219 grams. Hyperspace Newt Gunray. We've got a Hyperspace foil just hanging out back there. We've got, oh, nice. All right, we got a clone as our as a legendary here. We got the clone legendary, and then we have a Hyperspace foil B2 Legionnaires. Very nice. Again, with the laser stuff going on, it always looks so crisp and so nice. Awesome. And it's great getting the clone. The clone is a pretty good card in my opinion. I mean, obviously, right, there's a way to shut it down, like Brain Invaders or whatever I think it is, or something else. But if you get it and you play it, it's so good. All right, we have Hyperspace foil, because you can then just, get yourself a free Vader, free Maul, free Snoke. Or duplicate them. Well, not free, right? Cost 7, but. All right, we've got ourselves a Massage pack. We've got 31.176 grams. All right, Pre-Vizsla. We've got 41st Elite Corps. And then we've got Admiral Yularen and Padawan Starfighter is our foil. So, pretty normal pack, I guess you could say. I mean, at least we're at like 3 regular L's, like legendaries, and so, right, the box is fairly average, right? I mean, again, with 1 foil L. Hopefully, right, we can sneak something else out. So we got weight of 31.222 grams. All right. We've got Hyperspace Vanquish. We've got, all right, we've got ourselves another unlimited power. Nice. And a Clone Divergent Trooper. So, we got ourselves that 4th legendary. Power. Right, so that goes for us, and we also got that non-space in there. So, doing very well here. All right, next up, we've got this Cody pack right here, coming in at 31.120 grams. Got Maul. We've got hello there, and then we've got 5s, and then a foil Take Captive. That's what we pulled here. So we got 5s as that slot. All right, second to last pack. Massage. In at 31.165 grams. And we've got Dooku as the leader. And then we've got Brain Invaders, right? There we go, nice. We've got Execute Order 66, and then the foil is AT Vanguard. All right, so Order 66 is the one that we actually got in that slot, and then we also got the Brain Invader. So we got 1 non-space or non-foil Hyperspace. All right, last pack of the box. Yoda. Let's see, comes in at 31.180 grams. got Obi-Wan, got the Nest Hyperspace. We've got Equalize as the rare, and then the Patrolling AAT as the foil. So that finishes out that box. Not bad, pretty around a little bit above average, right? With 4 legendaries and one foil legendary. Right, the clone and the Grievous I think were pretty good. I like getting 2 Mace lightsabers in here, right? You've got the General's Blade as well. You know, a few pretty good cards that I think that you can be happy pulling in a box. So there's that. I'm gonna take a quick break and then I'll record the next box. All right, let's get into it. Second box from that third case. Right, first one, we had 4 legendaries, 1 legendary foil. So hopefully, I don't know. I got that one box that was, let me just double check because I keep bringing it up. But that was a really good box where I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regular legendaries. I had 1 Hyperspace Resolute legendary. I had 1 foil Unlimited Power legendary. And then I had 1 Hyperspace Palpatine legendary. Right? So there were a total of 8 legendaries within one box. And one of them even had like it was a double legendary box, right? It was the Grievous and the Hyperspace Palpatine. That was a really nice one. I was really excited about getting that. So hopefully, right, we can recreate that with at least one more box before I'm burned my way through all of my product. But we'll see. So let's see what we get right here, right? So we've got this box right here, starting off 2 Codys on top. So first Cody pack, what we're getting as a weight is 31.209 grams. So it's the mass of the pack coming through with a Hyperspace Quinlan. And then we have, oh, there we go, right off the bat, Ayla Sakura. And then we have a foil Mas Amida. All right. First pack, already the legendary, already a foil rare. We're good. We're starting off good. We're starting off good here. So that's satisfying. And we got the 1 on foil Hyperspace. All right. Feeling good about this pack. Or about this box. Let's see what the next one is. We've got an Asajj pack coming in at 31.193 grams. It's an Obi-Wan. Let's see. Got Corner the Prey and Bactoid Spider Droid. Next pack is a Yoda. We're looking at 3. Oh no, something has to be off if it's that high. Tear it, put it down gently. There we go, that's a much more reasonable number. 31.249 grams. Wait, what did I say? Yes. I messed up, I wrote 331. All right, let's open this Yoda pack. We got Nala Se. See if there's a Hyperspace foil all the way there in the back, just sneaking out. And then we've got Indefensive Camino and On the Doorstep. Droids just blasting their way through here. I know Ayla and Defense and Camino, I think, always go pretty close together from what I've seen. So we'll see what else we get here. All right, next one, 230. 31.231 grams. Right, Django Fett. We've got Hyperspace Sandari. We've got Hyperspace Clone Heavy Gunner. And we haven't had a rare base in a while. We got a Shadow Collective Camp, and then we pulled a foil Anakin's Interceptor. So yeah, it's been a few packs. There was like one pack where I think I packed like 5 or 6, or like one box. And then I think for a while I just didn't get any. I was getting a lot in one of the cases, and it was very frustrating. All right, we got 2 non-foil hyperspaces in this one. All right, next up, we've got Passage, right, coming in at 31.209 grams. All right, see a hyperspace just peeking out right there. We've got Geonosis, Patrol Fighter, and then we've got Legendary Hyperspace Ahsoka. We've got Shadowed Intentions, and then we have Droid Starfighter. That Ahsoka card, I had her in, I pulled one in my pre-release, and I ran her in my deck, and she's really good. Right, she gets that ambush if you have less units, and so typically, right, like turn 2 when you can play her, right, because she's at 3 costs. You probably won't have more when she's on the board, but she later on, right, she can become really good with that, especially right with Wolfpack Escort. If you bounce her back into hand, I mean, you can pay 2 to bounce her back into your hand as well, but with Wolfpack, right, you can do it for 1 and then also have a unit on the board. Granted, that takes away, there's a good chance that you'll lose the Shadowed Intentions. The possibility to ambush them the next turn, but you still have some possibility. So we have Ahsoka here, Hyperspace Legendary. And we had 1 normal Legendary. All right, next up, we've got Yoda coming in at 31.176 grams. All right, we've got Hyperspace Count Dooku. Then we've got Petronaki Arena and Phase 2 Clone Trooper. So this one's going to be, it seems like it's going to be a heavy rare base deck, which is unfortunate because they're not the best bases. Some of the points, I don't know, I guess, right, losing 4 health on your base for +1 may be worthwhile, right, if you're running like Sabine or Lando, any of those aggro decks where you're really trying to like push through, but anything later on, right, I don't think you're really aiming to do that. I don't know. I'd have to test it out with my Lando deck to see how that. Actually, I wouldn't go double yellow Lando. Yeah, probably just the Sabine deck, or maybe Kylo probably would maybe be into that too, since he wants to be pretty aggro. You'll have to see. All right, we've got a Cody pack right here, coming in at 31.198 grams. What we've got is Wat Tambor. We've got a Warrior Drone Hyperspace. And then we've got the Clone Wars and a foil Aussie Sobek. Non-foil hyperspace there. All right. Rearrange these cards a bit. They're all kind of getting stacked. I'm separating out the hyperspace cards from the rares and from the foils. All right. Next up, we've got this Asajj pack. Coming in at 31.178 grams. So let's see what we get. Got another Clone Wars. Oh no! And then a foil Daring Raid. Ugh, 2 Clone Wars right after each other. The collation issue may have been solved, but not necessarily in a way that is satisfying, I think, when opening multiple packs. Imagine if you're like buying singles, right? And you bought those 2 packs, and you got 2 Clone Wars. Yoda. In all honesty, I liked the collation issue. I know people hated it. 31.222 grams. But I personally, I didn't mind it. Because I think it kind of reduced things like that. Padme, yeah, especially right. Imagine if you're playing limited, right? Like those were or sealed, right? And that's what you got. All right, Knight of the Republic, Separatist Super Tank, and then we got Jyn Erso and Dwarf Spider Droid. Got 1 hyperspace. All right, we're only at 2 legendaries. One of them not being in the traditional spot for this box. Starting to look kind of bad, but who knows? All right, we're on Cody. We've got a weight of 31.097 grams. All right, Anakin is the leader. We've got a hyperspace Vulture Interceptor, we've got Roger, we've got a foil Warrior Drone. Second to last pack of this row, so we got our Asajj here coming in at 31 points. Lots, let's see. Tear it. .150 grams. All right, we've got Maul, got a hyperspace Pike Palace, and then we've got Petronaki Arena and a foil calculating Magna Guard. Oh, that's disappointing. It was the last 6 had Petronaki Arena, Clone Wars, Jyn, Roger, Petronaki Arena. Again, right, that would be a very disappointing pull, I think, if if you're playing a game. Especially considering like ones where I had that one series where I had within 6 packs 3 legendaries, non-foil legendaries. Right? Imagine if like you get that and then like you're sitting next to that other one. I would be so annoyed. So maybe collation was fine, guys. Maybe we didn't have to complain about that. But who knows? All right, we got Count Dooku. And then we've got Take Captive, Hyperspace, Morgan, Elspeth, and Hotshot. V-Wing is the foil. All right, on to the next row. Right, we've got Cody here, coming in with a weight of 31.170 grams. All right, we got New Gunray, got a hyperspace mining facility. We've got Tranquility and Republic Defense Carrier are the foil. Republic Defense. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Republic Defense Carrier is the one that has a Sentinel. I think in a previous case I was talking about Resolute. That one doesn't have Sentinel. This one has Sentinel. 11 cost is pretty steep. I get that there's like a reverse exploit type situation that's going on for being able to get it. But you like to be able to afford it, you really have to let the other person just like build up their like board advantage a lot. And it's in space, right? It's not like it's a Sentinel on the ground where all the tokens are. All right, we've got a Massage Pack, 31.172 grams. Oh, 31.172 grams. All right, got a Hyperspace Maul, got a Hyperspace Grievous Reassembly, and then we've got, oh, there's a Hyperspace Rare back there. All right, there we go. Now we got one of those legendaries right there. We've got, now there are 2 of them that came through, and we have a Hyperspace Obi-Wan's Aetherite. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know, shit. That's a beautiful card. Again, right, the ones with the lasers and stuff shooting are always pretty good. This is a beautiful card. And then we've got the Now There Are 2 of them, which is a great card. And then we have Maul and the Grievous Reassembly. So we're at, so we have Now There Are 2 of them. And we got 1 Hyperspace Foil. And then that was 2 Hyperspace cards. All right, next one. Got a Yoda. Come on, get another legendary so that way we can have at least an average pack, I would say. Or case, box. I don't know. I use a lot of these kind of interchangeably. And this probably is going to be an average pack where it's just going to be a rare, and a foil, and maybe 1 Hyperspace. All right, Anakin Skywalker. Nothing up to now. We've got a Hyperspace Independent Senator, Foresight, and a foil Volunteer Soldier. All right, next up we've got Commander Cody pack right here ready for us to go. We're at 31.257 grams. Alright, we got Django, got a Hyperspace Layer of Grievous. We've got For the Republic and B1 attack platform. Right, so we got one non-foil hyperspace. All right. Next up, we've got the Sausage pack right here, coming through with a weight of 31.274 grams. Right, we got Quinlan. Got Hyperspace Creative Thinking. We've got Droid Manufactory and a foil Guarding the Way. So at this point, we packed Shadow Collective Camp, 2 Petronaki Arenas, and Droid Manufactory all in the same box, right? So if I was interested in collecting in those rare bases, right, I'd be pretty close to a full set right now. Which someone might be, but unfortunately none of these are on the same power level as, you know, the ECL. Energy Conversion Lab, that's right, that's the name. Yoda, coming in with a weight of 31.201 grams. We got Captain Rex in this case. We've got Echo Hyperspace, Petition the Senate, and Disruptive Burst as our foil. Sorry, blanked out there for a second. Petition the Senate, Echo. Alrighty, on to the next pack. So we're looking at Cody here, coming in with a weight of 31 points. Things are jumping around too much. 31.193 grams. Massage. Sundari. There's a hyperspace foil just hanging out in the back. Let's see what it's going to be. We've got Darth Maul. All right. We've got another Darth Maul here on our hands. Very nice. And a hyperspace Brain Invaders. Awesome. I think this is the second hyperspace foil Brain Invaders that we've packed. But it's a cool looking card, right? Right. Looks very nice. All right. And then we got Darth Maul here. A great card. 5 cost, 5/6. Can hit 2 enemies at once, right? So you can start clearing things out. Way better than Zeb, who can only really start doing anything like that, you know, if he survives his attack. It would have been great if it was an on-attack ability that for Zeb. Even in this case, right, it's 5 that he's gonna be doing to both of them, right? Because you don't have to split them. But in the case of Zeb, right, it's 5, and then you do 4, but only if you survive. But then again, Zeb's only an uncommon, so I guess you gotta, you know, keep track of things. So, right, sorry. So there is a Darth Maul in there. And then, so we're at 3 normal legendaries, right? So we're at a standard box at this point. Alright, so we've got this Sausage pack right here, coming in at 31.185 grams. Open it up, we've got Mace, there's a hyperspace just hanging out. close, so it's either going to be an uncommon, rare, or legendary. We've got Bold Resistance, we've got Finn, and we've got ourselves a foil Jar Jar right there. So, bit of a letdown, but that's fine. I don't think I've had a Bold Resistance Hyperspace yet. All right, next up, we've got this Yoda pack coming in at 31.21. Oh, wrong. 31.217 grams. We've got Padme. We've got Droid Manufactory, so that's 2 of those. So that's 5 rare bases in this box. And we got a foil on the doorstep. So, and that Droid Manufactory, right, was 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Within 5 of the other one. So, a bit disappointing. We've got this Cody right here. 31.188 grams. We've got Maul. We've got Bold Recon Commando. And then we've got Mr. Bones. And Execute Order 66. All right, well, another rare in the foil slot. That's satisfying. It's not great. Rare, right? Order 66, pretty situational. But getting Mr. Bones as well, that's okay. Mr. Bones is just such a funny thing. All right, we're looking at 1 non-foil hyperspace. All right, we are 2 packs down to 2 packs left on this case, or on this box. We've got Saj right here, coming in with a weight of 31.146 grams. So we've got Count Dooku, we've got Hyperspace Volunteer Soldier, and then we've got Impropriety Amongst Thieves and Strategic Acumen is the foil. I don't think we had any Impropriety yet in this one, nope. All right, last pack of this box. Are we gonna squeeze out one more legendary here? 31.181 grams. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, we've got Obi-Wan. We've got Hyperspace Foil hanging out in the back. Admiral Trench, Invisible Hand, and Hyperspace Foil Perilous Position. Okay. Invisible Hand. I mean, Invisible Hand's a pretty good card. Like in terms of play. Like if I was playing an exploit deck, right? Yeah, because you get 4 battle droid tokens when you play them, and so you can do that, and then like with Dooku or any of the other exploit things, like quickly exploit out something else pretty quick, right? You can exploit out Asajj for free, I think, and still have 2 battle droid tokens left over. All right, so that is that box. It's pretty average again, I would say, right? Three non-foil legendaries. Started off so good, right, with the Ayla Secura. Hello, Niobe, my dog. And then we pulled the Ahsoka, and then there was just a drought. I mean, now there are 2 of them, Darth Maul, Ayla, and Ahsoka. Those are pretty good legendaries to get, right, if you're going to get legendaries. can't really complain there. All right, on to the next box. We've got a lot of these are Cody's as the things. I don't know what that means in terms of my luck. All right, let's move on to the next case, right? So this is box 3 of the open case. So we've got this Cody right here. All right, so I don't know if you guys noticed, that is a 31.5 grams. That is based off of the 3 showcases that I've already pulled. All of them are around that weight. So I'm going to make sure that this is properly calibrated, and I'm not going to make it, because if it stays... Okay. Well, I mean, no, I would have preferred it to stay at 31.5, but I didn't want to make like a wrong prediction, right? That it was going to be a showcase, and then I open it up, and then, you know, it's just a Mr. Bones. So this seems much more in line with just a regular pack. So 31.247. I'll be messed up, right, if now it is a showcase and I like messed up the whole thing. But it isn't, because you can kind of see right there that it's just a regular old Nalase. All right, we got Pike Palace. We've got Caught in the Crossfire and Nameless Valor as our foil. So Crossfire, and then we have one non-foil Hyperspace. All right, next up we've got this massage pack right here. Weight of 31.245 grams. Right, got a Hyperspace Newt Gunray. We've got a Hyperspace Republic Commando. We've got a Hyperspace Clone Cohort, Admiral Yularen, and Advanced Recon Commando. Not bad, right? 3 hyperspaces is a pretty good haul. Yularen's a pretty good card. Right, he's got Restore. So he's got a lot going for him. All right, next up we've got Yoda. Coming in with a weight of 31.290 grams. Right. Got Django as the leader in this case. And then we've got Unlimited Power. All right, we got our legendary, and then we have a foil Relentless Rocket Droid. All right, so we've got a legendary here for ourselves. Unlimited Power. There was that one box where I packed like 2 of them basically back to back. So definitely have enough of those. All right, we've got Cody right here, coming in with a weight of 31.266 grams. Right, so we've got a Quinlan pack, and we've got Foresight and Armored Saber Tank as our rare, and foil. So nothing else here. Oh, I think my kid woke up. Let me just do a quick break. All right, next up we've got this Asajj pack right here, coming in at a weight of 31.333 grams. Anakin, we've got a Hyperspace Topoka City as our base. We've got a Hyperspace Padawan Starfighter. We've got 5s, and we've got a foil Rune Hako. Alright, so we got 2 non-foil hyperspaces. Alright, Yoda, 31.217 grams. Alright, we got Padme. There's hyperspace foil hanging out in the back, so we'll see what that is in a second. And we've got Execute Order 66. And we've got Perilous Position as the hyperspace foil in this pack. A good card, I think, right, if you're going to be running blue control. Right, it's like a slightly different but the one that gives -2/-2 to a unit for a phase. That one at least, right, like stays on afterwards, right? Yeah, the hyperspace foil. All right, next up, got Cody. That's very low. All right, there we go. 31.245 grams. Hyperspace Mace. And we've got Kalani and a foil soulless one. Alright, we've got Massage, 31.252 grams. Padme, and then we've got Public Tactical Officer, Hyperspace. We've got a Darth Maul, there we go, and a Hailfire tank as our foil. Nice, so we got a Darth Maul here, so we're at our second legendary for the box. And we got one non-foil hyperspace in this case, so awesome. As I've mentioned before, right, Darth Maul is a pretty good unit. Especially, right, again, with Energy Conversion Lab, pops in, can take out 2 units at once. Even if he, like, you know, and for 5/6, right, there's a good chance, like, he's going to survive whatever he takes out. And even if he doesn't, right, I mean, he'll have taken out 2 units that will probably be pretty strong. All right, we've got Yoda. 31.206 grams. We got Anakin. And then we've got Stila Guerrera, and then we have a hyperspace foil hiding behind it, and that is a On the Doorstep common hyperfoil. Alright, so we got Stila there. Hyperspace foil. Alright, next up, we got Cody. 31.217 grams. small. Alright, we've got a rare invisible hand. We've got an unnatural life and a foil unnatural life. So 3 rares in 1 pack. That's a pretty good pull. That's a pretty good harvest right there. And they're not bad ones. I'm gonna stop keeping track of how many hyperspaces, regular ones I'm getting. All right, we've got Massage, 31.25 grams. Okay. Got Count Dooku. We've got Hyperspace Heavy Persuasion Tank, and we've got a Barisafi and a Hyperspace Invisible Hand. Very awesome. Hyperspace Foil, Invisible Hand. I also pulled the other day for my pre-release, my prize packs, the Hyperspace Foil Malevolent. So this is a nice addition to that. There we go. All right, and we had Barris in this case as our foil, or as our regular, sorry. All right, next up, we've got the last one from this row, a Yoda, coming in at 31.240 grams. Obi-Wan. We've got an Invisible Hand, okay, and we have Tri-Droid Suppressor. Alright, we've got this Cody pack here starting the second row, 31.288 grams. Massage. We've got, I have the High Ground and Vanguard Droid Bomber. Next up, we've got Massage right here, 31.202 grams. Hyperspace Maul and Hyperspace Lair Grievous. We've got a Hyperspace Freelance Assassin. Another Hyperspace. We've got an Admiral Trench. Sanctioner Shuttle is the foil. And then Enfys Nest is the rare in this case. So a lot of Hyperspaces, right? We pulled 4 on this one right here. Granted, one of them's the leader, one of them's the base, but still, that's a pretty good haul. And I don't think I've had an Admiral Trench yet. That purple on it, on the Hyperspace, right, looks really good. I wonder what that looks like as a foil. It's probably another really beautiful foil Hyperspace card. Okay, I gotta readjust all these cards real quick. All right, next up, got a Yoda, 31.276 grams. And we're looking at a Newt Gunray pack. Let's see if there's anything great in here. We've got Pyrrhic Assault. All right, we got ourselves a legendary right here. We got the Pyrrhic Assault, and we've got a Devastating Gunship. But we got a Pyrrhic Assault, so that's good, right? So we're at 3 legendaries now, so it's an average. So it's at a, average amount of legendaries at this point, so can't be too mad with how the box turns out. But you can always hope for more, especially ones that are foil or hyperspace foil. All right, Cody pack. Coming in at 31.189 grams. Oh, there's a hyperspace foil hanging up there in the back. All right, we got Quinlan. We've got Finn. And we've got Droideka Security. Another one of these. The hyperspace foil Droideka Security looks really beautiful, guys. Right, if you have a chance to get one, I recommend it solely for collection purposes. It looks really good. All right, so that was a Finn. Next up, got a massage pack right here. 31.273 grams. Got Padme. We've got Bo-Katan. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got a foil Gore in this case. Very nice. Bo-Katan. All right, we got a foil Gore in this scenario. So that works out. So now we're at 4 legendaries, one of them being a non-traditional one. So we're slightly above, I think, what the average should be. All right, we've got a Yoda pack right here, coming in at 31.191 grams. Let's see what we get. Anakin pack, hyperspace Vanguard droid, bomber, and then we've got General's Blade and aggrieved parliamentarian as the foil. All right, next up, we've got Cody pack, 31.295 grams. Alright, new Gunray. What we've got here is a droid manufactory as our rare, and then right behind it we've got a synchronized strike hyper space foil. Beautiful card, right? Again, the lightsabers in all these, the hyperspace foils, always look so good. This is a really beautiful card. This is a man card. Create 2 battle droid tokens. That's really only useful for exploit decks, in my opinion. But what do I know? All right, we've got this massage pack right here, 31.258 grams. Let's see what we get. And we've got a hyperspace Count Dooku. We've got a hyperspace B2 Legionnaires, and then we've got Equalize and a foil Vanquish. Alright, up next, got this Yoda pack right here. Coming in, that's a bit high compared to all the others. Let's just see if that was how I placed it. All right. All right. I guess it is a bit heavier than the others. 31.344 grams. Yep, that's the highest pack out of here. But it's not high enough that I would automatically assume that this is a showcase. So we'll see where we end up. Yep, not. It's a mace. It's regular old Mace Windu. And we've got his lightsaber. Nice. Nice combo. And we picked up a rare Stila Guerrera. All right, we've got Cody pack right here. 31.217 grams. Right, we've got Maul, Hyperspace, Sonari, and then we've got Hyperspace Independent Senator, Hu Yang, and Freelance Assassin is the foil. All right, second to last pack. Got the Sasaj right here. 31.336 grams. Count Dooku, we've got a Dendups Loyalist, and we've got a Saw Gerrera and a foil Jessie. So we got both the Guerreras in this one. All right, last pack. Let's hope get another legendary. 31.234 grams. Okay, we've got Obi-Wan. We've got Duchess's Champion. We've got Sly Moore, and then right behind it, we've got 501st Liberators, the foil. So, average box, right? 3 standard legendaries, 1 foil. I'd say that's a pretty average haul, so to say. All right, on to box 4. Double Cody. A lot of these for this box have been double Codys on the top. So interesting, right? Like different lots in these cases. All right, we've got this Cody pack right here. Coming in at 31.132 grams. Barasafi and Lethal Crackdown as the foil. All right, next up, oh, this one was upside down in there. This is a Yoda pack. Interesting. If that indicates anything. Weight-wise, it doesn't tell me that anything special about it. 233. Anakin, Hyperspace Mining Facility. We've got Brain Invaders, Unnatural Life, Freelance Assassin. So, decent pack, right? 2 rares is always good. 2 legendaries is always better. But it is what it is. Alright, next up, got a Massage pack right here. Interesting, because we started off with Cody, and then there was the upside down Yoda, and it should have went Cody, Asajj, Yoda. So I wonder how that's going to impact the polls. Right, so we've got Hyperspace Quinlan. And we've got Droid Manufactory and 501st Liberator. Alright. We've got a Yoda pack again. This time it was the correct side way up. 31.071 grams. Got Count Dooku. And then we've got Hyperspace Echo, Caught in the Crossfire, and then Vanguard Droid Bomber. Back to having an Echo here. So we're at 31.187 grams. We got Hyperspace Creative Thinking. Got a Admiral Yularen, and then a Hyperspace Droid Cohort as a foil. Okay. All right. Got an Asajj pack here. We're getting is 31.133 grams. Got a Padme as the leader. And then we've got Mr. Bones and Savage Opress is the foil card in this case. All right, next up we've got Yoda. 31.27. All right, this one's jumping around a lot. Let's. All right, 31.258. All right, it's a Newt Gunray pack. Got it. All right, we've got our legendary right here. We've got an unlimited power, and we have devastating gunship is the foil. So unlimiting power, or unlimited power, not unlimiting. In this case, so we got our first one. Still a ways to go to make it an average box. All right, next up we've got this Cody. 31.213 grams. Right, we've got a Hyperspace Obi-Wan. We've got a Hyperspace Republic Arc 170. And then we've got 5s and a foil Bo-Katan. It's okay. Alright, next up we've got Asajj right here. It's very low, so something must be a bit off. Let's just repair it. There we go. 31.222 grams. Right, we've got Yoda, we've got Hyperspace Volunteer Soldier, and then we've got Stila Guerrera and a foil General's Blade. Nice, so that's 2 foil rares in a row. Very positive. Stila was the regular one. All right, we've got Asajj right here coming through, 31.261 grams. Right, it's a Django pack, and then we've got Order 66 and a Grieved Parliamentarian in the back. Alright, we've got a Yoda pack here. 31.217 grams. Quinlan, Hyperspace 1313, Hyperspace Merciless Contest, Equalize, and then Private Manufacturing is the foil. All right, last one in this row is another Cody, which shouldn't have been the case, but it is, because the whole weird thing where that extra Yoda pack got squeezed in. 31.273 grams. So let's see what this guy is. What did they take from me? Captain Rex, it's the leader. And then we're looking at Finn. And then we have a foil Vanquish. Womp womp. Alright. There we go. Oh. Alright, let's go to the next row. Alright, we've got this Cody coming in at 31.190 grams. We got Obi-Wan. And we've got Eye of the High Ground, and Grievous Reassembly is the foil. Alright, next up, we've got an Asajj pack. 31.201 grams. Right, it's a Newt Gunray. And we're looking at Pyrrhic Assault. Alright, we got ourselves another legendary. I'm wondering when we'll get the next one here. And we got a foil Zillow Beast as well. Very nice. Surprised the Zillow Beast was made a rare, or yeah, it was made a rare versus a legendary. But. And then we have Pyrrhic Assault, which is okay. So that's 2 legendaries now that we've got in this box. 1 more, and then we're on average. All right, we've got Yoda. 31.227 grams. All right, Chancellor Palpatine is the leader for this batch. And we've got For the Republic and Merciless Contest. Next up, we've got Cody. I'm probably gonna have to take a quick break in a second. 31.204 grams. I think my kid is running around upstairs bothering his mom. All right, we've got Jango Fett, Hyperspace Tipoca City, Hyperspace 41st Elite Corps. We've got Hyperspace Clear the Field, Bo-Katan, and Magna Guard. Wing Leader is the foil. All right, next up, we've got this Asajj pack right here, coming in at 31.238 grams. Hyperspace Vanquish, General's Blade, and Political Pressure as the foil. Got Yoda here. Yoda's got a pack weight of 31.232 grams. It comes with a nice hyperspace Nalase. And then we've got Sandhill and Republic Tactical Officer. Alright, we've got a Cody pack here. Coming in at 31.253 grams. We got Anakin. And so we got a Hyperspace Equalize, nice. Impropriety Amongst Thieves, and a foil Wolfpack Escort. Right? Wolfpack Escort is a really good card. All right, next up, we've got this Asajj pack right here, coming in at 31.201 grams. Tri-Droid Suppressor show hyperspace, and then we have Hu Yang and Republic AR-170 as the foil. All right. Next up, we've got this Yoda, 31.212 grams. Padme, there's a hyperspace foil hiding there in the background. Let's see what that ends up being. So we've got Tranquility is our rare, and then we've got Heavy Persuader Tank as our hyperspace rare. Alright, there's only a few packs left, right? So this third to last pack, we've got Cody here, coming in at 31.174 grams. Alright, we got Maul. Hello There, Hyperspace Saw Gerrera, and then a Hyperspace Foil Magna Guard Wing Leader. All right, second to last pack. Massage, we got a weight of 31.172 grams. And what we're getting from this one, I've just now realized I've only pulled 2 legendaries in this box. This is going to be a pretty weak box in comparison, I think. So we got Hyperspace Count Dooku, Hyperspace Crystal City. Come on, buddy. At least one legendary in here. We've got Slymore and Squadron of Vultures. All right. Last pack of this box. Box 4. Right. Yoda. Let's use the Force. Alright, it's not a showcase, but is it a legendary? Count Dooku again. We've got Hyperspace Daring Raid, and then we've got Shakti. Now there are 2 of them. Alright, we pulled it out. Now there are 2 of them. Right, so that's our 3rd legendary for this one. And then we got a foil on top of things. Okay, all right. All right. About average, right? So 3 legendaries, I think, is what you're typically supposed to expect out of a box. I've primarily seen, like, right, 3 legendaries and then 1 additional thing. A box like this is a little bit on the weaker side, but at least it's 3 legendaries, right? So we got that going for us, but I'm going to take a quick break again because I got to go pick my kid up, but I'll continue on with the last 2 boxes, and then we'll get into the pre-release boxes, and hopefully those will give us some good hits too. All right, we're back at it again. We're on box 5 of the 3rd case, right? This is the one that wasn't a sealed case where they took all the boxes out before I could pick it up, which is unfortunate. No showcases yet in this case. But hopefully that will change. So let's see. What are we looking at? It's been a lot of Cody's. And it's another Cody set. It's very interesting to see, because all 3 of these cases have all been purchased from different like local retailers, and so they're probably all from different lots. And so it's just very interesting to see how much variance there is in terms of like how things are packed and everything. All right, let's get into it. All right, starting on the right row again, we've got a Cody pack here. You re-tear this. Excuse me. All right, we're at a weight of 31.159 grams. So let's see what we got. All right, we've got Obi-Wan. And then we've got a Hyperspace Rush Clovis, nice. We've got a Slymore, and then a foil, excuse me, foil breaking in right here. So, not bad. It's always nice to get hyperspace rares and foils. They're worth a little bit more. A lot of times they look better. This is, I think, like a pretty dark one. I don't know if I've pulled. I don't think I've pulled a hyperspace foil of Rush Clovis yet. But I don't really imagine it being too pretty, just because it's just so dark, and I think a lot of the dark ones just don't really look great as hyper foils. All right, next up we've got this Ventress pack. All right, we're looking at a weight of 31.194 grams. All right, we've got Padme. Nice, a Hyperspace Wolf Pack Escort. Probably one of the best common cards in this set, in my opinion. We've got Masamita and Unshakable Will is the foil. All right, next up, we've got a Yoda. Coming in at 31.232 grams. All right, we've got Newt. We've got, hanging out right here, Synchronized Strike Hyperspace. We've got Kit Fisto and Separatist Super Tank is the foil. All right, back to having a Cody pack. We're at 31.252 grams. All right, we're looking at Django. And then we're looking at the Zillow Beast as the rare, and Morgan Elspeth as their foil. Very nice. Double rare pack. What you would like. Alright, so Zillow Beast was the rare. Alright, next up, we've got Ventress. Looking at 31.211 grams. We've got Hyperspace level 1313 as our base. We've got a Hyperspace Subjugating Starfighter. And then we've got Aid from the Innocent and a Hyperspace Foil Wolfpack Escort. Again, those laser blasts always look so clean on the Hyperspace foils. So Aid from the Innocents. All right, next up, we've got a Yoda pack coming in at 31.248 grams. Right, Hyperspace Quinlan, Hyperspace Armored Saber Tank, and then we've got Kalani and Foil Droid Deployment. All right, we're back to a Cody pack here, coming in at 31.309 grams. And then what we have here is Captain Rex pack, but with Hu Yang and a foil Grim Resolve. All right, next up we've got Ventress, 31.232 grams. Now we've got Yoda, got a Hyperspace Senatorial Corvette. We've got a Hyperspace Petition the Senate, nice. We've got a Gore, alrighty. We got our legendary, our first one. 8 packs in. We've got Gore. Double legendary. This is a nice pack, right? We've got Petition the Senate as a Hyperspace. We got Gore as our regular rare leader legendary slot, and then we packed a foil Ahsoka Tano in this case. Oh, beautiful. So that's a good pack. That made up for not having any legendaries yet. Being able to pull 2 in the same pack is nice. Alrighty, so let me write all that down. 4 was the regular, and we pulled a foil Ahsoka. All right, nice. All right, we're up with Yoda. Oh, let's tear this. We're at 31.249 grams. All right, we've got a foil Anakin. And then we've got Providence Destroyer, another legendary, Kiadi Mundi, and then a Hyperfoil Strategic Analysis there. That's 3 legendaries in 2 packs. And that was also we're on the tail end of that first row, right? So if you were playing this in sealed, right? There's a good chance, right, that they would take out this one whole row there, give 6 to one person, 6 to another. Right, you would have pulled 3 legendaries, while the person right before you would have pulled 0, and they would have probably been very bitter. Okay. All right, this is turning out to be a pretty good box right here. All right, next up, we've got this Cody pack. See if we can keep the party going. 31.279 grams. Let's see. All right, we've got Anakin as our leader, and then we've got Saw Gerrera and Falchion Ion Tank. Right, those are our last 2 spots right there. All right, next up, we've got Ventress. It's a very low pack weight that's jumping around too much. All right, let's try it out again. Let's tear it. It's still really low. Like really, really low, like a whole gram lower. Okay, there we go. I don't know what was going on. 31.272 grams. Anytime, right, you're measuring and then one thing seems really, really off, you always got to double check that your equipment is properly going and that you don't have to work your way through it. All right, we've got Maul. We've got a Hyperspace Daughter of Dathomir. We've got Rush Clovis and foil Admiral Trench. right, next up we've got Yoda. 31.188 grams. Sorry, forgot to write in. It was Rush. Yeah. All right, we've got a Yoda pack right here. All right. Let's go through it all. We've got a Fine Edition is our rare, and then Holdout Blaster is the foil. All right, that was that for whole first row. Now we're on to the second row, right? The whole left side now. So we're starting off with this Cody. 31.235 grams. All right, we've got Anakin. We've got Luminara is our rare, and Twice the Pride is the foil. Did we burn through all of our good luck getting those 3 legendaries in 2 packs? Let's hope not. All right, we've got this Ventress pack. 31.321 grams. All right, we've got Pre-Vizsla here. We've got Poggle the Lesser and Bold Recon Commando. Next up, we've got Yoda. 31.292 grams. All right, we've got Padme here. We've got Corner of the Prey and Royal Guard Attaché. All right, next up, we've got this Cody pack. 31.284 grams. All right, we've got this Hyperspace Obi-Wan, Hyperspace Crystal City. We've got a Hyperspace Hidden Sharpshooter. And then, let's see, we've got the Resolute. All right, we've got ourselves our 3rd legendary, so we're at an average rate now. And then we have a foil Favorable Delegate. Also realized I forgot to put down Corner of the Prey in here. Get the Resolute. All right, next up, got this Ventress pack. 31.224 grams. All right, we've got Maul. We've got Bo-Katan and Wartime Profiteering. All right, next up is this Yoda pack. 31.204 grams. All right, we've got Count Dooku right here. We've got Hyperspace Old Access Codes. We've got Hyperspace Obi-Wan's Aetheryte. We've got Enfys Nest, and Ryloth Militia is the foil. All right, next up, we've got Cody, 31.222 grams. All right, look at it. What we've got is Obi-Wan is the leader. We've got the Invisible Hand is the rare, and then a foil Count Dooku in that spot. Double rare pack, nice. Alrighty. Next up, we've got this Ventress, 31.183, 5 grams. Alright, we've got Newt. Oh, there's a hyperspace foil hiding back there. And then we've got Unmasking the Conspiracy and Droid Starfighter. Oh, that's a really pretty one. So it has like the bluish tint for the background, which is, ow, cut my nail or shave my nail with the thing. Am I out of? No, here they are. Right, but it's a really pretty card. That bluish green with the hyperfoil looks amazing. All right, that was an Unmasking the Conspiracy. All right, we're down to the last 4 packs right now, guys. Let's see if we can make this from an average box to an amazing box. All right, 31.194 grams, 93, close enough. All right, we've got this Yoda. Let's hope there's a legendary just hiding in here. All right, we've got Palpatine. We've got Hyperspace Topoka City. We've got Hyperspace Knight of the Republic. We've got Roger, and Drop-In is the foil in this case. All right. Roger. Alrighty, last 3. We've got this Cody, coming in at 31.162 grams. All right, we've got Django. We've got Prisoner of War is a hyperspace. Clone Wars is the rare, and Steadfast Senator is the foil. Not looking good. All of them were just clumped together. All the hits, well, most of the hits, right in that one section. In those 2 packs that were back to back, there were the 3 legendaries. All right, we've got Ventress right here, coming at 31.255 grams. And then we've got Hyperspace Padme. Oh, there's a hyperspace foil hiding in the back. I just got the sneak peek of it. And then we've got Jyn Erso and Hyperspace Foil Lethal Crackdown. Alrighty, last pack of the box. Are we going to turn it from something that's pretty much average to something that's at least slightly more above average? 3 legendaries and the normal slot, 1 foil legendary, no showcases. Is Yoda gonna recover us here? 31.202 grams. Not in this case for showcase, but we'll see what we get. Alrighty, Quinlan. We've got Trade Federation Shuttle as the hyperspace right there. Petranaki Arena. Oh, let's go foil its outspoken representative. All right, well, you know what? It was an average box. It did have that nice run with the 3 legendaries in 2 packs, but it did result in a huge amount of minor disappointment, I would say. Alrighty, so that is box 5. We have 1 more box to go. You just make Petranaki Arena and Jyn Erso. Did I have 2? No, there were no Jins in this one. I thought there was for a second. At least this one didn't have like a whole bunch of rare bases, like I've had in other boxes where I pulled like 5 or 6 rare bases in the rare slot, which is super disappointing. So I guess it's like somewhat better than that, but again, I'll talk about it I think in a separate video where I probably like summarize everything that's going on here, but I don't think that the way that they solved the collation problem was a good solution, because I think from a pack opening perspective, if you're going to be doing like limited or anything like that, there's too many situations where you're going to get really bad pulls, right, where you're going to get duplicates of very bad rares. Right, I don't think, I mean, right, you wouldn't want to pull in your rare slot back-to-back rare bases. Anyways, box 6 for case number 3. It's another double Cody. So again, I think this is very much like a difference in lot shipment scenario, because most of them I think for this case have been double Codys. All right, first pack on the right side. Going through, looking at it, it's 31.261 grams. Oh, forgot to switch to my next sheet. Alrighty. Alright, we've got Padme here. There's a hyperspace foil peeking out in the back. Let's go see what we pull or sing. Shadow Collective Camp. After me just complaining about the rare bases. And Phase 2 Clone Trooper is the hyperspace foil in this case. It's a pretty card. Alright, so Shadow Collective Camp is what we just got. Really hoping that there's a showcase in this one, just so that we can continue to get that data point, right, that they are much, much heavier than the other packs. All right, we've got Ventress pack right here. 31.201 grams. We've got Pre-Vizsla. We've got Sandhill in the foil slot and Petition the Senate in the rare slot. So double rare, even though they're not great ones, still good. All right, next up, we've got Yoda. All right, we've got Anakin. Oh, there's a hyperspace foil peeking there in the back. Let's look at what we have. We've got a Shadow Collective camp within, as I was railing about it right beforehand, right before I opened this box about having multiple. Oh, I forgot to weigh this, but it doesn't matter because it's a garbage pack, right? We've got Shadow Collective camp right again, and then but I guess it's not completely garbage, right? We've got ourselves a hyperspace foil Pyrrhic Assault legendary right here. It's a beautiful card. Looks really good, but I was very disappointed seeing another Shadow Collective camp. This helped pull it out, I guess. The hyperspace foil. All right, so Shadow Collective camp is what I got there. Yeah, I didn't even have to type it all in, and then I got Pyrrhic Assault there. Alrighty. Next up, we've got this Cody pack. We're at 31.222 grams. All right, got the Cody pack. And then we've got Captain Rex Hyperspace. We've got a Mas Amida Hyperspace, nice. So we've got multiple rares at least in this. We've got that. We've got Sabine, and then our foil is Bactoid Spider Droid. All right, next up we've got Ventress pack. Oh, let me not mess that up. Just in case. All right, we're at 31.27282 grams as the mass. All right, so we've got Maul. We've got a Hyperspace 1313 or level 1313. And then we've got a Hyperspace Clone Commander, Cody. Nice. We've got a regular Sabine. And then we've got Duchess's Champion. Didn't I just have a Sabine? Just double checking that I'm not forgetting. Yeah, there was a Sabine. So we've got dual Sabines, which isn't bad, right? If you're packing it in a sealed or limited environment, right? Having two of the same card can be very useful, especially a card like that where there's a lot of upside in terms of the ability to not be attacked if they're exhausted, right? Because you can play it and you don't have to worry about it getting cleared out, right? Through an attack, it has to come through some type of actual removal. And then, right, if you just attack straight away with it, it can be pretty good. All right, we've got this Yoda pack right here. 31.217 grams. Then we're looking at Count Dooku. And then we have Eye of the High Ground and a foil Knight of the Republic. All right. Let's readjust everything here. Alrighty. Next up is this Cody pack, coming in at 31.183 grams. All right, we've got a Padme. We've got in our slots Mr. Bones, and low altitude gunship is the foil. All right, got a Ventress right here. 31.217 grams. All right, we've got Anakin is the leader. And then we've got A Natural Life and In Pursuit is the foil. This has been a bit of a dud of a box, right? We've only had one foil, and it was the Hyperspace foil Pyrrhic Assault. Sorry, one legendary. Right, everything else has been just rares. Next up, we've got this Yoda. Hopefully that can get turned around. 31.209 grams. Maul, we've got Lair of Grievous, we've got Clone Heavy Gunner as a Hyperspace, and then we've got Shadowed Intentions and a foil Caught in the Crossfire. Okay, double rare, a bit of a, you know, gesture, I guess, of goodwill from this pack. All right, last three in that row. We've got Cody, 31.216 grams. All right, we've got Hyperspace Count Dooku. We've got Brain Invaders, and there's a Hyperspace foil hanging out here. That is a Hyperspace foil Vanquish right there. All right, it's a pretty card, but it's not an amazing card. I'd much rather have a legendary Hyperspace foil again. But we got Brain Invaders there. Now that, you know. All right, we've got a Ventress pack coming in at 31.25 grams. All right, we've got Count Dooku as our leader. We've got in our pack Barriss Offee, nice, and Droid Commando is the foil. Oh. All right, next up, got Yoda. Last one for this row, 31.183 grams. Got Captain Rex. We've got Jesse as a Hyperspace, For the Republic as the rare, and Zero the Hutt as the foil. All right, let's start the next row. So 0 legendaries, right, in the rare legendary slot. It's only been rares. This time around, right, we got 2 Shadow Collective Camps. We got 2 Sabines, right, close to each other, right? The Shadow Collective Camps were within 3, right? We're within 2, sorry. So it was like the 1st and the 3rd pack, and then the 4th and the 5th pack were Sabines, right? Everything else has been different since then, but it's still, I don't know. I feel like, again, the collation, personally, I would have preferred it to stay the way it was the other one. I mean, when opening a whole box, you know what everything is, which takes out the excitement of that. But at the same time, getting the same ones over and over again, especially if they're not ones that you want, can probably be a little bit more disheartening, I would say. Especially, right, if you're getting, depending on how, like, the legendaries, like, pan out now for this last row, right? We're on our last 12 packs for this case, right? That's so we'll see. All right, Commander Cody. Let's see what we have. We have Consolidation of Power is the rare, and then Phase 2 Clone Trooper is the foil. All right, we're looking at 31.170 grams. Got a new Gunray pack here. And then I have the High Ground, which we've already got in this box. And then we have Clone Cohort is the foil slot. All right, next up, we've got Yoda. 31.313 grams. Right, we've got Obi-Wan. We've got Public 170 is a hyperspace here. And then we have Guerrilla Insurgency and On the Doorstep is the foil. All right, Commander Cody pack, 31.249 grams. All right, we've got Django. We've got Fives is our rare, and then we have a foil Droid Manufactory. That's very nice. I don't mind getting foils of the rare bases. I wish I could get like a hyperspace foil of them. That would be awesome. But getting them in the rare slots over and over again is very, very sad. All right, we've got Fives here. All right, next up, we've got this Ventress pack. I mean, the thing is, right, that foil Droid Manufactory is probably worth more than some of the legendaries are right now. But that's just how it goes. So 31.274 is the mass of this pack. Let's go through it. All right, we've got Hyperspace Django, Hyperspace The Nest. We've got Hyperspace Merciless Contest. And then we've got Consolidation of Power again. And a Hyperspace Foil Pelta Supply Frigate. In this case. So, fair amount of hyperspaces, but the rare is okay. All right, we've got a Yoda pack here. 31.208 grams. All right, we've got a Quinlan Voss. We've got, looks like no hyperspaces, R2-D2. We've got a Tranquility is the rare. And then we have Strategic Acumen is the foil. So again, up until this point, no legendaries in this box in the rare legendary slot. On track to being the worst box I've had. Right, so we've got Ventress coming in at 3.205 grams. Oh, didn't mean to hit that. Alrighty. Let's see if our luck turns around. So we've got Newt. And then we've got Satine. All right, there we go. Finally a legendary in that normal spot. So we got a Satine right here, and Dwarf Spider Droid is the foil. All right, so finally at least one legendary. We're still behind our worst box. Our worst box only had a single legendary in it. Or no, sorry, not a single. Had two legendaries in it. Let me just double check what the situation was. That was one of the earlier ones. Yeah, so the first box that I had opened on the first case had Gore and Cad Bane as normal legendary. So I guess this is kind of ahead of that because at least one of the legendaries is a hyperfoil. But I think Cad Bane and Gore are better than Satine Kryze and Pyrrhic Assault in these cases. So we'll see. We'll see how things play out. Alrighty. Next up, we've got this Yoda coming in at 31.310 grams. Alright, we've got Yoda right here. There's a hyperspace foil hanging out in the back. Hopefully it's a great one. Looks like it's a blue one, so we'll see. Providence, Private Manufacturing. We've got Petition the Senate, which I guess we haven't gotten. You know what we did? We got it in between the two Shadow Collective camps earlier. So that's the second one in this box. And then we have Sword and Shield Maneuver is our hyperspace foil in this case, which is a nice one. It's a very pretty one, right? Because it both has the blast and also the lightsaber playing off of it, which, as I've said before, right, for the hyperspace foils, those are really pretty. But this box is turning into being, as the last box, one of the biggest disappointments. All right, we've got Commander Cody. We're in the last three. We're at 31.256 grams. We've got Hyperspace Mall, Hyperspace Crystal City, and then we have any other ones that are hyperspace? Nope. We've got Jyn Erso. We haven't gotten in this box yet, and we have Warrior Drone is the foil. All right, second to last pack. Ventress. 31.311 grams. Right, we've got Jango Fett. It's our leader. We've got Hyperspace Volunteer Soldier. And then we have Unnatural Life, which we've already gotten in this box as well. And then we have a foil Shakti. I will say this, it'll be incredibly funny considering how disappointed I am at the Finn rare card. If, as a cosmic joke, this last pack has a Finn in the rare slot. Or this is, wait a second. Oh, I guess this is the second to last one. That was the third to last one. This is the second to last one. Right, so we've got this Yoda. Either way, right, if one of these right here is the Finn card, that'll just be too funny, in my opinion. That or if it comes back as Shadow Collective Camp. Alright, we've got Quinlan. And then we've got Prisoner of War, For the Republic, and Foil Hotshot Viewing. I'm also kind of over For the Republic. I think I've pulled a fair amount of those. Yeah, there was one earlier in here too. I would have preferred another Barasafi. I think she has a lot of potential, right, as a 1-cost Force Jedi. In a fair amount of decks, but of course I get For the Republic. All right, Cody. Last one. Wait, that's weird. Something must have been messed up then inside of this whole thing, because we started off with Cody up top, so something must have gotten shuffled around somewhere. Oh well. Maybe this one. No, looking at the weight, it's not going to be a hyperspace. Hopefully it's a legendary though. Let's see. Is it going to be... Are we going to end the opening of the cases with a very disappointing set? Let's find out. We've got Obi-Wan. We've got a hyperspace Geonosis Patrol Fighter. We've got Duchess Champion Poggle the Lesser. And a foil Daring Raid. So that is it for all of the cases. So that's 3 cases. Right, opened. A lot of cards, a lot of pieces of data, right? So I think, right, in some cases you can kind of guess which ones are going to match up in a box, but then things are all over the place, right? Like in this case right here, we had 2 Shadow Collective camps. There was a different case or box right earlier where I had, where is it? There was one where I had like a whole bunch of rare bases in a row. I'll look through it all later. But there was definitely one. Wait, oh. It doesn't matter. There was definitely one earlier where there was a whole bunch, and within like 6 of each other that were rare bases. I mean, there were definitely like a few of the boxes that had 5 or 6 rare bases in it, right, in that slot, which is very disappointing. I think if you're trying to collect, right, especially since a lot of them were repeats. I know I think in one of them I had at least gotten all of the rare bases, which would have been nice, from that perspective. But if you're playing these for draft, right, or whether it's sealed or limited or whatever, any of those non-premier formats, right, if you were to get a whole bunch of rare bases in your rare slot, you'd probably be pretty sad. But anyways, all right, so that's all the cases. Time to go open up the 7 pre-release boxes that I still have left. I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and do it as slow as this. I think I'll just weigh out all the packs just to see if I get a showcase. If I do, right, obviously show it off and stuff like that. but just to kind of like get a sense there, just because like this was kind of slow. And plus, I think in the case of the pre-release boxes, considering that there is no real method anymore to the madness of what's going to be next to each other. Sometimes you can guess, especially right if there's a few in a row where you recognize it, which I have in the past. But then there's also a lot of situations, right, where you just get, you know, two things back to back, right? We just had in that last case, right, we had Shadow Collective Camp within two of them within 3 packs. We'd had 2 Sabines back to back, right? And then you have, you know, Unnatural Life we had twice. We had For the Republic twice. Petition Ascended twice as well. They weren't all right next to each other, but they were all pretty close. High Ground we had twice. Right, and so a lot of the same rares is coming out of the same box. And so if you're only buying one box, that can be super disappointing, I think. So I'll probably make a video talking about my whole experience here, opening up 3 cases, which was a lot of hours of doing it. But let's get into those pre-release boxes, and then we'll figure it all out. All right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through, right? So I've got a bunch of pre-release boxes, and I'm going to weigh them all out. And I'm not going to open them right away. I'm just going to weigh them out and see if any of these have a showcase in them. And if they do, obviously, right, if I think there's a showcase, I'll open it then. But if I don't, then I won't right now. I'm just going to go through and weigh them all, right? So we got a fresh box right here. Pull these packs out. Right. So we've got this pack right here. Comes in at 31.123 grams. We've got this pack right here. Comes in at 31.114 grams. Got this Yoda pack. Oh. Alright, it's jumping all over the place, so let's just see. Let's re-tear it. Yeah, it's on the weaker side, so 3.1094. So surprisingly, right, a lot of the pre-release packs are much lower in weight in comparison to the ones in the normal booster box, which tells me I think that they're all built at very different times. Which can influence, I think, right, like what people's success is, right, with their pull rates. 31.20 grams. Alright, so that's that box. I don't think there's any showcases in there. It's the next one. Grab these 6. So this pack is 31.198 grams. All right, now they're a little bit higher. Maybe did I jinx it by saying how things are going to be? All right, we've got this guy. 31.023 grams. It's really low. I guess so. 30.975 grams. What's up, man? All right, next up we've got this Yoda pack. 31.042. Okay. All right, we've got this guy, so 31.053 grams. And then finally, this one right here. Oh. You have a pack of 31.016 grams. open up another box. All right. This Cody pack is 31.102 grams. This Sage pack is 31.091 grams. Next up, we've got 31.11. 39 grams. We've got this Cody pack, which is 31.066 grams. Got this one that is 31. 31.081 grams. And then this one right here weighs 31.126 grams. All right, so none of those I would say are showcases. Up next, right, we've got this box. This one comes in at something very low. $31.071 grams. $31.153 grams. $31.071 grams. $31.122 grams. $31.175 grams. And then finally 31.122 grams. All right, none of those I would say are showcases. We filled up one of these boxes again, so we'll open that later. All right, let's keep it going and measure out from the pre-releases some of the packs and see what we end up with. So it's Cody coming in at 31.088 grams. See if one of these, right, we can guess our way to a showcase. All right, 31.085 grams. Well, a little bit heavier, 31.247 grams. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. $31.158 grams. $31.230 grams. And 31.252 grams. All right, so none of those, I'm assuming, are showcases. We've got our next pre-release kit right here. All right, so let's see if this one's got any gold. 31.148. $31.118. 31.084 grams. 31.078. 31.10 or 110, right? And then we've got 31.068 grams. All right, so nothing in any of those. There's no showcase in any of those. And then finally, the last pre-release box that I currently have. Right, let's see. 31.126 grams. 31. Oh, so okay, something's weird here. It's going up way too high. Let's just re-tear it. All right, that's a much more reasonable number. 31.149 grams. I was gonna say, when it was going up to like 31.5, I was like, oh, there's a showcase there, but then it kept going, and I was like, nah, there's something else in the scale. All right, we're at 31.179 grams. $31.185 grams. 31 point, oh, yeah, it's just jumping around again. Let's re-tear it. 31.179 grams. And then finally, 31.121 grams. So none of the pre-release boxes have any showcases in them, but we can go ahead and we can just rip them and see what we're getting. Let's see if there's anything cool in here, right? So we've got an Anakin as a hyperspace right here as our leader. We've got Grenade Strike hyperspace. We've got Consolidation of Power and Encouraging Leadership. Next up, we've got Captain Rex, all upside down. Alrighty. And then we've got Guerrilla Insurgency and Batch Brothers. Right, Yoda pack. Anakin. We got Mace's lightsaber and an Aura Sing foil. Nice. Alright, got this Ventress pack right here. Let's see what we get. We've got Maul. Hyperspace Soldier of the 501st. There's a hyperspace foil just hanging out in the back. Let's hope it's something good. We've got General's Blade and a hyperspace Captain Typho. Nice. That's a really pretty card. All right. Next up, we've got this Yoda pack. Nude Gunray. Wait a second. Just double check something. Newt Gunray. And then we've got Hyperspace Admiral Trench, the Clone Wars, and Geonosis Patrol Fighter. Alright, got a Yoda pack right here. And Hyperspace Obi-Wan and a Hyperspace The Nest. We've got Caught in the Crossfire and a foil Foresight. Double rare pack, not bad. All right, next up we've got this Yoda pack. All right, we've got Newt. There's the Hyperspace just waiting on us right here. Republic Tactical Officer. We've got Saj in Defensive Camino, and then a foil Falchion Ion Tank. Alright, we've got another Yoda pack. Alright, we've got Padme. And then we're coming up on Jesse, the General's Blade again, and then Battle Droid Legion is our foil. Got this Ventress pack right here. Got Obi-Wan, got a Hyperspace The Captive, and then we've got Petronaki Arena and a foil multi-troop transport. Got ourselves a Ventress pack. And then we're coming up, we've got Jar Jar, another General's Blade, that's 3 now. So I don't know if they would have all been in the same pre-release, but you would have had to pretty much run a Jedi deck, I think, if that was going to be the case. With 3 General Blades, I think that's where you would have to go. Let's see. We got Mace, Mining Facility. We've got Death by Droids. That's a pretty hyperspace card for the Republic. And then Ryloth Militia is the foil. All right, next up we've got this Cody pack. Got Maul as the leader for this one. And then we've got Unmasking the Conspiracy and Hotshot V-Wing. All right, we've got Cody right here. We've got a Hyperspace Padme, Hyperspace Lair of Grievous, Hyperspace Republic Commando. There's a Hyperspace foil hanging out in the back. So we've got the Clone Wars again. And then we have a Hyperspace foil Ryloth Militia. It's a very beautiful card. Once again, in all those Hyperspace foil cards, just like the laser blasts or even like the lightsabers always just look so amazing on them. All right. Next up, we've got this Ventress pack. All right. Got Django is our leader. And we've got Steadfast Senator Hyperspace, Stila Guerrera rare, and then a foil Take Captive. Alright, we've got a Ventress pack. It's Padme, Pike Palace. We've got Trade Federation Shuttle Hyperspace. And then we've got Kalani and Phase 2 Clone Trooper. I'm very surprised I haven't packed any legendaries in any of these pre-release packs. So this is going to be, in this case right here, 3 pre-release boxes and not a single legendary at all yet. It would have been very sad, right, if that was like the box that you got in any of these cases to play in pre-release and you didn't pack any legendaries in your pre-release. All right, we've got this Yoda. All right, got Nalase. We've got Clone, finally, one legendary, and then we've got a foil Clone Dive Trooper. All right, finally, out of 3 pre-release boxes in this collection right here, 1 legendary finally, and it's Clone. So it's not like you could even copy any of your own legendaries, right? You'd have to copy somebody else's. All right, we're up. We've got a Cody right here. All right, we've got a Hyperspace Yoda. And then we've got Cow City and a foil Knight of the Republic. All right, last one from this set of pre-release boxes. What's up?
Is Ben home?
No.
Where's Ben?
He's at preschool. All right, we've got Finn right here. And then we've got a foil Savage Opress. And that finishes it out, right? Finn. I like Finn. I tried to make a Finn deck work in set 2. But you really have to be able to get a lot of experience onto people. And that's not really going to be easy without certain cards. It's unfortunate, right, that he didn't have... I mean, it's not his fault. But, like, in terms of, in the sequels, that they didn't make him more of a Force user. Like, they were kind of implying in The Force Awakens. But... Alright, so these are the other pre-release packs from the first 4 pre-release boxes that I was grabbing. So we've got this Yoda right here. Alright, Hyperspace Newt Gunray. We've got Hyperspace Grievous Reassembly. And then we've got Indefensa Camino. Nice. And then a foil Sabine. It'll be very interesting to see how often people try to play Sabine. I know I'm going to in my Hera deck, but we'll see how it all goes. All right, next up we've got this Ventress pack. And then we've got a non-foil Sabine and a foil R2-D2. Right, we've got another Ventress pack right here. We've got Maul. We've got Unlimited Power. Okay, finally another legendary. And then we have Heavy as a hyper foil and hanging out here in the back. All right, we've got a Yoda pack right here. We've got Count Dooku. We've got Headhunter Squadron. And then we've got Kit Fisto and a foil resupply. Give me a second, I'm just gonna grab a different box to fill with the all of my rares, because this one is full. All right, next up, we've got another Yoda pack right here. We've got Padme. And then we've got Shakti, Eye of the High Ground, and then Squadron of Vultures. Ventress pack. Let's see. So we've got Quinlan, we've got a Hyperspace Pike Place, or Palace rather, Hyperspace Hotshot V-Wing, and then we've got the Malevolence and Republic Arc 170. Alright, we've got ourselves a Ventress pack. Alright, Hyperspace Anakin. Got a Hyperspace Hidden Sharpshooter. Hyperspace Ahsoka, nice. And then we've got a Hyperspace Foil Prisoner of War. That's a nice one. Hyperspace Foil and Legendary both in the same pack. Alright, we've got a Ventress pack right here again. Alright, we've got Jango. 501st Liberators as Hyperspace. We've got Bo-Katan, and then we've got Eye of the High Ground. So double rare, with one of them being a foil. Alright, next up, we've got this Cody pack right here. Let's see, we've got Padme. We've got R2, Corner the Prey, and then a foil Private Manufacturing. Right, we've got another Cody pack. Count Dooku. And then we've got Count Dooku as the unit and Strategic Acumen. All right, we've got a Cody pack right here. All right, we've got Captain Rex as our leader, and then we've got Squadron of Vultures as a hyperspace. And then Eye of the High Ground and Elite P-38 Starfighter. We've got Cody. Newt Gunray. And then we've got a Fine Edition as our rare and Volunteer Soldier as our foil. Next up, we've got a Ventress pack. Dooku. There's a hyperspace foil hanging out there in the back. Let's see what it is. We've got Dendup's Loyalist as a hyperspace. Alright, Shadow Collective Camp. And then hyperspace foil is Low Altitude Gunship. All right, now we've got that, so let's go through it. We've got a Hyperspace Vanquish, and then we've got For the Republic and Sanctioner Shuttle. Next up, we've got this Cody pack. Count Dooku. We've got Providence Destroyer right here as a hyperspace foil. We've got Mace's lightsaber, and then Grievous Reassembly is the foil. Right, next up we've got Ventress pack. We've got Sandhill and then Merciless Contest. All right, now we're looking at this Cody pack. We've got Padme as the leader, and jumping ahead, Wolfpack Escort, great card. Unnatural Life, and then a foil Take Captive. All right, got Yoda. Okay, we've got Lair of Grievous as a hyperspace. We've got Reprocess as a hyperspace, Jyn Erso, and then Clone Dive Trooper is the foil. All right, we've got this Yoda. We've got Obi-Wan. We've got Encouraging Leadership. We've got Execute Order 66 and Rune Hako as the foil. All right, we've got Asajj right here. Quinlan is the leader. Plo Koon, Droid Manufactory, and Trade Federation Shuttle. Next up, we've got this Cody pack right here. All right, we've got Newt. And then we've got Cad Bane is a legendary. All right. There we go. At least another legendary right here. Very nice. We've got Sabine as the rare slot. And then Political Pressure is the foil. Nice. I don't know if I've gotten a Hyperspace Cad Bane yet. So that is a fine addition. All right, next up, we've got a Ventress pack. We've got Yoda. We've got B1 Security Team. We've got Providence Destroyer. Cad Bane is a normal legendary, alrighty. And then a foil Republic Tactical Officer. Alright, next up, we've got Yoda. It's a Django pack. Let's see. Dendup's Loyalists. We've got Mace's Lightsaber. And then Hyperspace Foil Republic Commando. All right, last pack of the pre-releases. So, as you've seen, no showcases yet because they didn't match the weights. But we just have a Hyperspace Anakin as our starting point. And then we're looking at Petition the Senate and a foil Steadfast Senator to wrap us up for the pre-release boxes. So, handful of legendaries, not one per pre-release box. So, kind of sad. I know I had packed my pre-release box when I was playing when I played last Friday. I packed one. I got an Ahsoka foil in my box, and a General's Blade. I'm trying to think what the other rares were. Nothing too spectacular, but I did win it with a Quinlan green deck. Wolfpack Escort and Republic Tactical Officer were very, very helpful in that regard. Together with Plo Koon. Those really did well for me. Alright, that's all the pre-release boxes that I have right now. Alright, so that was all the pack openings, right? I don't know how many hours we're at because I had to stop and restart recording multiple times, right, because of different things. But it definitely was an experience really figuring out, pack weight stuff, right? We pulled 2 showcases while filming, 3 in total from all of the different boxes, where we can very distinctly see, right, that they do weigh more, right? They're around 3.5 grams, whereas from the total case opening data, right, the median pack mass is 31.22 grams, and the average is 31.22 as well, right, if we round up. Standard deviation is about 70 micrograms in that case, and so it's a lot of pieces of data there that we were able to get, but it's just a bit unsatisfying, I think, in certain situations when you're opening up the box. You open up, a pack, you get something, you get a rare, and then within a few of that, sometimes even directly in the next pack, you get that same exact rare, especially if it's a base, right? Because you can only use the one base. Having 2 bases right after each other, or really close to each other, that are exactly the same card in that rare slot is super disappointing. I think getting, within the last box, right, when I was doing the cases, right, I think close to half of that box was duplicates, right? They were 2 ofs in those cases, and so it was just a lot of scenarios where you're just sitting there and just like, I guess I'm closer to a play set for it, but also I think it was 2 Shadow Collective camps as well, right, where you're like, I don't need the second one of this. I'm gonna make a video talking about the experience, as I said, and everything like that. I think going over my thoughts on pack openings and possible things that can be fixed down the line, but because of how long this was, I gotta put all this together first, edit it, and then I'll upload it, and probably in the time that takes. Hopefully I'll be able to record a video going over my thoughts on the matter and kind of talking about all of that, and what I think Fantasy Flight Games can do differently for future sets. It's probably too late now for set 4, right? Because I recall, coming into post pre-release and everybody ripping a ton of boxes for set 2, people being super disappointed, right? Because I think set 1, right, you were able to figure out what the sequence was. Set 2, they were able to figure out the sequence very quickly because everybody expected it, so there was a lot of data, a lot of people collecting stuff along these lines. In terms of what everything was, I don't think anybody was collecting pack weights. And I also I'm gonna have to run all the statistical tests to figure out, like, is there a statistical difference between a pack that has a hyperspace foil versus a regular foil, or one that has multiple hyperspaces and no hyperspaces, right? Can you figure out, just based off of that, what's going to go on there? I don't think so, just having looked at the data as I was collecting it, but there could be something there. Who knows? We'll figure all of that out. But again, right, I think there is something that has to be done a little bit better in terms of the collation and how things go, because it does seem a little bit as if it was, I don't think that they hand pack the boxes, they might, right, but it definitely seemed, instead of them going and grabbing, like, scooping up 12 here and then getting the next 12, right, where everything was basically in sequence, they were just like, all right, a handful here type of thing. Granted, I think there was only one or 2 boxes where it didn't follow the, Cody, Ventress, Yoda sequence of what the packs were. So I don't know how at the factory any of that stuff happens. So it definitely followed all of that, and it could just very well be. There were like a few instances where I think like there were like groupings of 6, and then there probably were like groupings of 3. So maybe that's how they grab them, and then just like have them be a little crazy. But then again, looking at the scenarios where I had 2 back to back, that may not be the case. I don't know. We'll have to see, because there were definitely certain situations where the pack openings were less than ideal if you're going to be using them for limited or sealed, which I think is kind of sad, right? Because especially if you're trying to get in new people or have people have that be their primary way that they're going to maybe try and, you know, expand their set versus just completely, like, you know, going crazy like I did here, buying a whole bunch of boxes, right? Buying a whole bunch of boxes, a whole bunch of cases, and just ripping all of them to get stuff, and not buying singles necessarily, right? Like, I mean, if you go that way, then that's just how it is. Everything that I packed out today, I'm going to be posting to my TCG Player store, so that will be available since I'm not a brick and mortar location. Excuse me, that should be available Friday, November 8th. If you're still listening, right, I greatly would appreciate it, right, if you enjoyed this or if you appreciate the effort that I had put all into this, maybe buying a few cards directly from my store there. The showcases I'm going to be posting to eBay. I think that's a little bit easier of a route just because of the eBay authentication, for both sides, right? For everybody to feel positive about that experience. So if you want to, you know, support me, in this case, right, do those things, right, get these cards off my hands. But thank you for watching. If you've watched this long, I greatly appreciate it. So let me just get to doing the other videos.